Okay, comprehension. So what are comprehensions? There are three types of comprehensions: the list comprehension, set comprehension, and dictionary comprehension. Right? So we start with list comprehension. So list comprehension, like, these are basically very concise way of building these. For example, list, a set, a dictionary. And we can very less code very efficiently, and ability. Uh, list of a set of a dictionary. We can create that, as you'll see. Right there. So, okay, list comprehension. List comprehension, the syntax, list comprehension syntax expression and a for item in each report. Right? So, for example, I want let's say list of some numbers and a square, squaring on. So let's try that. So, for example, I want my list is equal to. So I can do this, for example, for I in range, say 1 to 10, right? Okay. And then here, what I do is, and I'll go back here. Right? And yeah, I squared, right? I squared. Okay, that. So let's see what this gives. See, so, and skia, right? Yeah, 0 देखि 9 sorry 1 देखि 9 सम्मको हरेक नम्बरको के आयो स्क्वायर्ड, isn't that right? Right? 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared, and so on. Is it 9 squared? Right? Okay. So then, how did it work? Right? So let's find out. Okay, let's find out how it worked. Let's say, so let's take this much. Right? Where's my keyboard? So it's my keyboard. Okay, this is a comprehension. So SLM is in comprehension. So this is comprehension. Right? So this is comprehension. Comprehension. So specifically, this is a list comprehension. Right? This is a list comprehension. But your comprehension comprehension. Sorry about that. Okay. So अब यसमा के हुन्छ यसको construct, okay, how does it look like? And then comprehension कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि, so if you want to make a list, of course you need to put a square bracket दिनुहुन्छ अनि हामीले के गर्छौं भन्दाखेरि normally there is a for loop हुन्छ जस्तै यो केसमा for हैन यहाँनेर iterator I हुन्छ हैन iterating variable I अनि in अनि some kind of iterable here, right? Iterable. What is iterable? We'll talk about that later. Right there. Is iterator. What's portion? Right? What is iterable? Right? Iterable answer. And this specific yeah, there's a expression. Right? Here's the expression. Right? So okay. So what is an iterable? Iterable is normally, for example, iterable is the list or tuple, right? Set, dictionary, they're all iterable, right? This part iterator, so which we'll talk about later, right? I will postpone or put it off until later. That. So yeah, they're iterable. Say your case make it iterable case. And yeah, it's a range. Range is the iterable. Range is the iterable. And your I. And this is the expression. So this is the expression, right? And the expression, right? Okay, so this is how it works. So यसले के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि हरेक चोटी जस्तै यसले फर्स्टमा I को भ्यालु यो it's a normal for loop, right? Nothing different, right? This is a normal for loop हो जसरी normal for loop ले काम गर्छ नि यसरी नै काम गर्छ, right? अनि के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि यसले it takes one value at a time, right? Starting from the first index, right? I equal to सुरुमा फर्स्ट इन्डेक्समा चाहिँ यस्तो सुरुमा के लियो अहिले I को भ्यालु के हुन्छ 1 हुन्छ यहाँ चाहिँ I को भ्यालु र let's try an expression for value. A expression. Our expression case, what is our expression? It's a I squared. The expression case of it's I squared. I squared expression. When we see number of first iteration I value, what's the value of I in the first iteration?
1.
1.
Very good, thank you. 1, and then expression give and this was and it comes here to I value later, and we come here and the expression evaluate. Expression evaluate expression what is the result of the expression? 1 squared, and it goes back and it pay our next I value I second value is our value. Of course, you see, yeah, it's good source to qualify. Okay,
2.
so 2, that's right. You see, LED so 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 9. Right? Okay, so when you see second value 2 also, right? Okay, when you range the second, you see there or 2 I, and you see, and we go back here, and expression evaluate for the I squared is 4. And very for loop my go, and I value I over third 3 3, and this go and yeah expression evaluate which is 9, and so on until we get to the last one. Right? So you did you your list comprehension कसरी काम गर्छ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, so very simple, sir. It's not that complicated. It's very simple. Okay. Of ISMA, if condition. Okay, we can apply an if condition. If condition elements. For example, I want squares. Okay, squares of only even numbers, right? Even numbers cannot be squared. So let's see. I want to square only the even numbers, right? So what I can do is LST even. LST even is equal to what I can do is again I'm with this one and this square brackets pair of square brackets. The square bracket with Milky one. Of course, I need to use my formula for I in range. Again, the I equals to 1 right? If any I even number
Modulus modulus 2 equal to 0.
Okay, thank you. So I modulus percentage sign. Keyboard calculator, they can out where this is right. So I percent 2 is equal to 0, and then it will pick only those elements that pass this test. Right? Okay, so you simply I'll just pick even numbers, right? So my I expression case of expression I, expression is I. So let me try this. LST even, okay, should give me even numbers. See, there's even numbers.
Square.
And I'm going to do it. With this, I say I can do anything I want. Right? So when it's yes, I want squares, right? And you say, of course, on my day, of course. Yeah, expression with squares square, and then that should do it. LST even. LST even. So, even one the hit 9 could be chicken number. 2 co squared, 4 co squared, 6 co squared, and 8 co squared. Okay. You could have buzzed about it. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
say that you exercise. So can you give me I want square root, right? Square root of odd numbers between 1 and 20. Okay, I want a square root of odd numbers between 1 and 20 using list comprehension. So try. So let's call it list order. Okay, list order. So list order is equal to yes, this my report book as type it in.
SQRT use गर्दा हुन्छ सर
SQRT पनि हुन्छ गरिसक्यो
math library include गरेर
math त्यो गर्नु भन्दाखेरि भन्दा यस्तो गरौँ so power 0.5 गरे
zero from हजुर
हुन्छ
के गर्नु पहिला for loop नै लेख्न सक्छ
I
त्यो एक्सप्रेसन पछि पहिला for loop
for I in range 1,20
1,20
if I mod 2 not equals to 0 I mod 2 not equals to 0
it's not equal to 0
not equals to 0
not equal to 0
I into 0.5 I to the power 0.5
oh yes that's right so I
asterisk double asterisk 0.5
okay excellent okay let's see either let's try it let's start right so million okay 1 को 1 नै भयो 3 को 1.73 हैन isn't there is there 3 next 5 को यो भयो 7 को यो भयो 9 को 3 हुन्छ and so on right so मिल्नु पर्छ right okay see how convenient how easy it is understand really convenient हैन तपाईको ल हेर्नुस् कति थोरै कोडमा very little code right very little code but and very there is such no right so list comprehensions make our job really easy right okay so let's see okay this thing we can also use this again we can also use so if else right we can also use if else it's not if else is right so if else short and if else right so we can do similar thing here right so let's use some if else so say I want another right I want squares of even numbers and or of root square root root nothing root of odd numbers okay, from 1 to 20 meaning so I want square of even numbers and root of odd numbers from 1 to 20 right so let's try that right there okay so so of course I can do again this is equal to मैले के गर्नु पर्यो yes as always we use for loop हैन for x in range 1 to 20 and 1 to 20 and then over here I have make it here अब मैले if else यहाँ लाउँछु तपाईको if else जुन short and if else हामी पहिला हेर्यौं हैन we looked at it right so we can use the same if else त्यही constructor यहाँ use गर्न सक्छौं so हामी के गरौँ भन्दाखेरि if हैन if x is equal to x percent x modulus 2 is equal to 0 if you're true 7 you're true 7 के गर्ने even मा हामी के गर्ने
square
square गर्ने
so भनेपछि मेरो यो ट्रू भयो भने if भन्दा अगाडि जान्छ नि यो एक्सप्रेसन अनि यो एक्सप्रेसन इभ्यालुएट हुन्छ यदि अनि यो फल्स हो भने एल्स के गर्नु पर्यो भन्नुस् त
x to power 0.5.
5 and that's it, right? That's it. Okay, so let's see. मैले LST1 okay? So मिल्यो हेर्नुस् त इभनहरुको के भने हामीले इभन को चाहिँ इभन को स्क्वायर्स अड रुट है इभन को स्क्वायर छ पहिला इभन को स्क्वायर मिलेको छैन 2 स्क्वायर्ड हैन 4 स्क्वायर्ड 6 स्क्वायर्ड 8 स्क्वायर्ड and so on है त्यसरी आएको छ and then त्यसै गरी अर्डरको अघि गरे जस्तो हैन 1 3 5 7 9 सबैको रुटहरु आइरहेछ नि 9 को रुट भयो है and then so on yeah I mean it worked right okay so भनेपछि कति simple expression is that it's really simple right okay यसमा के क्वेशन्स छ तपाईहरुको हैन त्यो तपाईले गर्नु भएको थियो कसैले गर्नु भएको थियो कम्प्रिहेन्सन
No, sir.
हजुर सर
ओके गर्नु भएको थियो so all right that's good okay. So it's really convenient right okay what about if you have multiple if conditions right multiple if conditions were given I think this is the your case so for I in range 20 I percent 2 equals 0 I percent 2 equals 0 well is to happen it's when you see multiples of both 2 and 3 like 2 and 3 दुवैको multiple right दुवैको multiple चाहियो 6 is a multiple of 2 as well as 3 12 पनि त्यस्तै 2 को पनि हो 3 को पनि हो 6 18 पनि 2 को पनि हो 3 0 देखि 20 यस्तो छ भने can we write a comprehension right listing this comprehension for that okay? So let's see find numbers that are multiples both 2 and 3 right 2 and 3 both 2 and 3 go multiple so we can do again LST2 is equal to this and always better to write forward right or I'm between between 1 to 20 yeah between so for I in range 1 to 20 1 to 21 20 सम्मै लिने भने ल 20 सम्म लियौ अनि त्यसपछि हामीले के गरौँ भने if अनि I percent 2 is equal to 0 and फेरि I percent 3 is equal to 0 right okay यो गरेपछि के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि पहिला यो दुवै पास हुनुपर्छ कि हैन पहिला यो पास हुनु पर्यो अनि त्यसपछि अनि यो दुवै यो नेस्टेटिभ जस्तो के नेस्टेटिभ है यो पास हुन्छ अनि यो पास भएछ अनि यो पनि दुईटै टेस्ट हुन्छ both have to be pass they both have to pass है त्यो both pass भयो भने मात्रै हामी अनि यहाँ त्यसलाई लिन सक्छौं है यहाँ चाहिँ आइराखौं है मिल्छ मिल्दैन होला
मिल्छ
Okay, yes, very good. 6, 12, 18 makes sense, right? So yeah, it does make sense, right? Okay. So ठिक छ यो बुझिराख्नु भएको छ भनेपछि अब यसैको ठिक छ ओके सो ठिक छ
सर हामीलाई यो आन्सरमा 0 पनि चाहियो भने
0 पनि चाहियो भने यो रेन्जमा होला के कस्तो यहाँ अगाडि 0 पनि ए ओके त्यसमा रेन्जमा 21 भन्दा चाहिँ यो भन्दै यसले 0 देखाउँछ यो गरेपछि 0 देखाउँछ 0 All right, what are key questions, sir? Okay, okay, then let's see. Okay, see, you can even call methods, right? So we can do, so for example, I want to capitalize, see, yeah, names when you're a list, names is equal to, say, it's not, so, Sam, so, um, and so on. You just say, it's the help. Just it's go, yes, it's all messed up. Right? So, Jack. Right? So this is how you supplement capitalize. Right? Capitalize means it's the first letters in capital. Right? So let's see, I can use comprehensive. Right? So names capitalized is equal to, and you will keep on the yeah, I can do again for and a name in and a names and a name in names and you will keep on name dot right. Um, freeze way, I think. Accidentally really control space. Divide to note control space. So, in terms of telling you, let's try this. Let's control C. Okay, here we go. So okay, so now let's try that again. Right? So names capitalized given for right? Name in names, right? Always use the variable name in descriptive. Okay? Name in names. You use right? This one X I otherwise right? It's better right name because that's more descriptive. Right? For name in names, I mean this is really a capitalize name dot capitalize. Right? Is that right? Okay, let's try. Hey, name in names, name dot capitalize. Let's try that. Hey, names underscore gap. Okay, capitalize that. Okay. Vita is the three so capitalize. Capitalize means first letter. Right? How convenient is that? Look at it. You know, यही कुरा तपाईँ लुपमा गर्नु भने कति कति गाह्रो हुन्छ गाह्रो हुनाले कति लाइन लेख्नुपर्छ हैन so you have to write at least 4 lines 3 or 4 lines right so now it's so convenient यो कुरा बुझ्नुभयो तपाईहरुले यसरी कसरी भइरहेछ so हरेक चोटी नेममा चाहिँ के हुन्छ फर्स्टमा नेममा रिता आउँछ यहाँ जान्छ रिता डट क्यापिटलाइज हैन अनि यो लिस्टमा बस्छ हैन अनि फेरि नेक्स्टमा स्याम आउँछ अनि स्याम डट क्यापिटलाइज हुन्छ त्यो चाहिँ यो लिस्टमा बस्छ एन्ड सो अन ठीक छ बुझिराख्नु भएको छ should I explain more more ठीक छ है यहाँ कोही नबुझ्नु भएको छ छैन है so त्यस्तो छ भने प्लिज लेट मी नो alright अब यही कुरालाई हेर्नुस् त सो यही कुरा हामीले यसरी गर्नु पनि एटलिस्ट 3 लाइन्स हेर्नुस् नि 3 लाइन्स है पहिला एम्प्टी लिस्ट बनाउनु पर्यो हैन फर नेम इन स्टिल यो भयो अनि त्यसपछि एलएसडी डट एपेन्ड गरेर नेम डट क्यापिटलाइज के धेरै कोड छ है यही कुरा we can do it in say one line so okay so this thing right we have something called set comprehension, right? So set comprehension is very much like the list comprehension, right? With the exception that we use the curly braces instead of square brackets, and comprehension returns a set, right, which does not allow duplicates, right? Okay, so when you see duplicate allowed, that means UT same or construct the nails, right? To construct is nothing different. Okay, so it's my examples. Let's do that example. Right? So, okay. So if you have something like something like Pythagorean triplet, Pythagorean theorem, so okay. So what is a Pythagorean theorem? Pythagorean theorem formula. So Pythagorean. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Hey, so very good. But let's see. Let's do this. Hey? So we have this triangle, which is a right angle triangle. Okay? So this is a right angle triangle. Okay, okay, let's call it X. So let's call it X, let's call it Y, and let's call it G. Right? Okay. Your perpendicular X, base same Y, hypotenuse Z. Okay? When you see Pythagorean theorem, what is Pythagorean theorem? See?
Z square equals to X square plus Y square.
Thank you. Hey, so I'm saying 10 minutes. You disconnect when you please connect. Right? So Pythagorean like yes. So what it says is Z squared is equal to X squared plus Y squared. Oh, okay. So that means the square, this square, in this exact square. Okay. So this square. So means so this means that of course it's like A, B, C, whatever. C equal to A plus B. Right? Okay. So everybody knows this, right? All of you know this. So obviously we need to find those family. Okay. So family यस्तो ट्रिप्लेट्स निकालौं 1 देखि 20 को बीचमा. So 1 देखि 20, okay, x पनि 1 देखि 20 हुन सक्छ हैन. each of these हैन हाम्रो तीनवटा भेरिएबल छ नि x y z हैन. So let's say x y र z, x y z यो तीनवटा भेरिएबल चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि okay, तिनीहरु चाहिँ 1 देखि 20 को बीचमा हुन सक्छ है. So x पनि 1 देखि 20 यो सबै चाहिँ 1 देखि 20 को बीचमा हुन सक्छ. x पनि 1 देखि 20 हैन, y पनि 1 देखि 20, z देखि z पनि 1. त्यस्तो छ भने we want to find those combinations, है, the x y z को combination जसले कि यो condition satisfy गर्छ, Pythagorean, है, Pythagorean condition satisfy गर्छ. जस्तै के हुन सक्छ? Say for example, I can have 3 squared.
3 square plus 4 square equals to 5 square.
Yes, 3 squared plus 4 squared, 5 squared. Right? So yeah, this makes perfect sense. And when 3 squared is 9 plus 16 is equal to 25. भनेपछि अब जस्तै एउटा ट्रिप्लेट, यसलाई चाहिँ ट्रिप्लेट भनौँ है. एउटा ट्रिप्लेट के भयो 3 4 5 एउटा ट्रिप्लेट हुन सक्छ कि यसमा चाहिँ फर्स्ट चाहिँ x and y हुन्छ नि. ओके, अलराइट. सो त्यस्तै गरी हैन 4 3 5, ओके, 4 3 5 अर्को ट्रिप्लेट हुन सक्छ हैन. ओके, and then there are other sets, right? So we want to get all the triplets, right? So x y z सबै 1 देखि 20 सम्म हुन सक्छ र we want to find triplets. कतिवटा त्यस्तो combinations, कतिवटा चाहिँ मतलब यो Pythagorean जुन यो equation छ यसलाई satisfy गर्छ है. So we can quickly write right? Comprehension for that, hey, comprehension part, right? So whenever see is my key let's do comprehension. So let's see. Of course, I need to Python is equal to. Of course, I need to do this. Okay. And यहाँनिर के गर्नु भन्दाखेरि for अब यसमा मैले के गर्नु पर्यो भन्दाखेरि I need to use कतिवटा 3 for loops हैन त्यो भित्र त्यो हैन तीनवटा for loop चाहिन्छ. Isn't that right? Okay. So let's for okay let's x in for x in 1 to 21 एकदेखि 20 सम्म भनेपछि 1 to 21 है अनि फेरि यसभित्र फेरि अर्को इनर है इनर फर y in हैन y in sorry range so range again 1 to 21 okay and then again for z in range right 1 to right so you got गरिसकेपछि let's see 1 to 21 okay so अब यो भएपछि अब हाम्रो x पनि आउँछ y पनि आउँछ z पनि आउँछ है okay so भनेपछि all the combinations just say you are printing गरेर first ma let's see before we actually do that right हामीले x comma y hey you नै print गरेर right and then you'll see the first okay rather मैले अब यसमा के पनि गरेर and then you'll see this one धेरै छ यो सबै यसले प्रिन्ट गर्दैन see हैन 3 9 11 okay rather so हामीले बुझ्नको लागि सजिलो होस् यो 1 to 21 सम्म लगे पनि यसलाई 1 to 10 गर्छु नि त अहिले तपाईहरुको त्यो how it looks like right first you need to understand that right and then only this specific will apply the condition right condition apply okay so okay यति गर्दाखेरि के हुन्छ let's see still यति धेरै गयो भने 3 times 3 times 3 हैन कति भयो 3 9 हैन 27 वटा दिन्छ हैन isn't that right अथवा अझै सानो है त I just want to make sure that you understand that so maybe 5 right ताकि सबै एउटै स्क्रिनमा देखियोस् so still यति धेरै छ all right so anyway so see say 3 सुरुमा 3 or सबै सिक्वेन्स or है यसरी see यो चाहिँ inner for right so maybe I need to just want to make sure that you understand this rather let's this one so 1 2 3 okay यसमा चाहिँ के भयो भने जस्तै मैले 3 लियो भने के हुन्छ भने 1 र 2 1 2 1 2 हैन भन्दाखेरि कतिवटा पोसिबिलिटिज भयो 8 हो 4 4 8 हैन है यसरी है हेर्नुस् त so सुरुमा यो चाहिँ सुरुको यो चाहिँ आउटर फर्म भयो हैन अनि यस भित्रको y यो चाहिँ y भयो हैन अनि यो भित्रको z हैन ओके सो यसरी आउँछ हैन बेसिकली अब तपाईहरुको यो सबै यसरी सोच्नुस् यसरी सोच्नुस् के हैन x y z को जुन यो रेन्ज भन्छौ नि त्यो सबै कम्बिनेसन आउँछ सबै कम्बिनेसन all the combinations okay so further explanation चाहिन्छ तपाईहरुलाई you're okay with this if you actually think about it you त्यति complicated छैन के लाग्छ तपाईले यो बुझिराख्नु भएको छ how it works your inner for सबैले थाहा छ नि for nested for or should we do it?
बुझिरहेको छ सर
बुझ्न है okay so for right okay यो तपाईहरुले एक्चुअली हैन त्यो चाहिँ I mean most of you know right so okay so यो स्थिति नै लायो so I'm going to stop it right अनि त्यसपछि तुरुन्तै हामी जोइन गरौँ है त यहाँ